Hey everyone, thank you for joining me for another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at Android Simulator. This is a new game that is currently just out as a demo. There's no early access or anything as yet. This is a game where you'll be playing as an android that will be currently in charge of a spaceship colony. So your job's going to be keep a good grip on the flight route, managing the right water balance for the plants, oxygen level, spacecraft repairs, because you have a group of colonists that you have to deliver safely. And obviously all colonists want to arrive at the other side alive. That's kind of the whole point. So we're going to jump into a new game and we'll just take a quick look, see what this is like. And looking at this, it's giving an option of one of 3 different androids that you can choose with different levels. I'm guessing by the stars is different difficulty levels or different things that they can do. At the moment we can only choose Anna, and the other 2 are currently locked away, and I'm guessing they will be coming out once the game hits early access, or if it actually just comes out as a full game, that they'll be available to play then. I don't know whether they may be ones you need to unlock once you've played through as Anna. There's some difficulty scaling in some games where it will allow you to unlock other characters once you've played through entirely, but you know, that's all speculation for the future. As I said, this is just a tech demo, so we'll jump straight in and give it a go. Okay, so we start out as Anna 1, the colony ship. Graphics look very nice. Nicely rendered. And we have, well, what basically looks like almost a Robocop / Terminator style static screen there. Okay, so you play the role of an android whose task is to take care of a ship during a colonization flight to the Alpha Centauri. We've prepared a simple mission for you, after which a musical reward awaits you. Your opinion is very important to us. Share your experience, yada yada yada, and on the Steam forum. Okay, good. So let's take a quick look. So we start out here in this futuristic spaceship, and normal controls, WASD. So we need to go and grab the power drill and the drill bit set. Come on, thank you. Then it says to take the USB stick with the music on, so we'll take that. And it wants us taking then the flashlight and obviously some spare batteries. So first job is to go to the lab and check ventilation lab corridor R1. So when you walk up to the doors are locked. You have to manually open them using the left mouse button. So we'll do the same as this. And you just follow this lovely green path on the floor. The interior looks very cool. Kind of a bit reminiscent almost of something that you would see in almost one of the Alien movies, where there's lots of dark, shady corridors. First things first, we've got a fan that appears to have a broken module in it. So you can't just take away the ventilation grid, you actually have to come down here and undo the bolts. So using the left mouse button, undo these. Should be 4 of them. Okay, and once that's done, you can take the ventilation grid away, and then we're going to be taking apart the fan and take the damaged fan controller. Follow the green line to the next bit of the mission, which is to try the next corridor. Oh, corridor on fire. Right, let's open this up, take the fire extinguisher. Just see on the right hand side it says H for the fire extinguisher. So let's see if we can quickly get rid of that and that. There we go. You have to, one thing I found when I was initially playing around with this, you have to really get almost on top of it, pointing the fire extinguisher at about a 45-degree angle down straight into the fire. Otherwise it just seems to be ineffectual. Must admit, the first time I played through this, I ended up completely emptying this fire extinguisher and had to go hunting around for other fire extinguishers to use, which was yeah, interesting times. But that's something that, again, it's a demo. switch or things like that, like proper hitboxes for where you should be hitting stuff, especially things like fires, will get better once the game fully is released. So, certain bits of jankiness we can certainly forgive. Okay, so it says the temperature in the server room has dropped, set the temperature to around 18 degrees, so we're going to run ourselves along. One thing to note, if you don't know if you notice, in the bottom right hand side of the screen, it says battery of life. Now that battery of life is how much battery power your Android has. And when that hits 0, that's it, game over. Your Android is powered down, and in this demo there's no way to recharge yourself. So if that hits 0, that's it, game over, all your colonists are dead. So anyway, we're coming into here, so we've got the server room. The current temperature, as you see, top right hand corner is 9.8 degrees, and the oxygen level is 30%. So it says to set the temperature in the server, the temperature in the server room dropped, set the temperature to around 18 degrees. So we need to lower the speed of the fans to increase the temperature. So you see we're dropping it down, temperature's slowly going up. So if we drop this down to say 15% for now, and we'll see what that does. So 16.3, not quite 18, but it seems to be within parameters they're quite happy about. So now we're going to run our way back to the workshop to go and repair the broken fan modules. Again, this is a game where you are having to do all the maintenance on this ship, so you're having to do all the work. So we'll first of all take one of these modules. Okay, so this is the fan control module, and as you see, the glowing pink item here is the chip, which you can't remove because you have to take the solder off. So if you click over onto this, what looks like some kind of gripper here, this will allow you to spin it over, and then you have the glowing items here where you have to manually desolder each one. And yes, this can be a little bit fiddly if you're not the most delicate of people with a mouse like me. So, first time I tried this, it took me blooming ages because I couldn't get the damn thing to work. So once that's done, you take the chip off and you insert a new one, and you have to flip it back over again, and you repeat the same thing, putting the solder back on. Now this is, as I said, it is a little bit fiddly, because if you're like me, you don't do fine mouse movement easily. Right, so that's one complete. Now you have to go and fix the other one, so you're literally going to do exactly the same thing. So we do the same thing, but this time it starts the other way up, which is nice. So this seems to give in to the idea that maybe in the future there will be far more complex items, or items with multiple failed components. That could make it interesting, but if it's all fiddly like this could make it something that becomes more of a grind than something that's quite an enjoyable little tech exercise. Being someone who quite enjoys gadgets myself, I can well imagine that would be a fun little challenge, but as long as it's not too onerous. There's a fine line between a gameplay mechanic that's fun and enjoyable, and something that's just really, really horrid. Okay, so we'll put the ventilation module back in. So we'll put that one in, and then we'll go and take the other module and put it into the other fan unit. If you hold the shift key, it will cause the Android to run, and I think that does actually lower the battery even faster. So set the temperature in the botanic capsule. Temperature should be 45 degrees. So we follow the green line into the green door. I'm guessing it's hydroponics. There it is. So we come up to this terminal, and we wanted to set the temperature to 45. 45 degrees. Yep, 45 degrees. So we just come in here and turn this up. And then hit set parameters. Now this gives the idea here with active upgrades that this would be something that you could potentially unlock. That may well change the well, it could be one of anything. It could be changing all kinds of things at the moment. There's no description or tooltip for any of these, so yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what those become. Okay, and it also says so the humidity and level in the botanic capsule, the optimal value is 65%. So I'm guessing this is the hydration and air humidity. So as you increase the humidity, you can see the time to harvest comes down. 65. Correct. Okay, and we've got another green line from this one. Set the hydration level in the botanic capsule. The optimal value is 75%. Okay, good. Right, so let's change all of this to 75%. Oh, blast. There we go. You can see why I'm no good with the soldering. I'm far too heavy-handed. Okay, so go to the techno room. Go to the techno room and check the AV devices. Door code is 1472. 72% battery, so we can do a bit of running. Get there a bit faster. Okay. So the door code. Now this, with the door code, you have to actually manually type in each one and then hit the green enter key to unlock. And there we go. Task complete. Fire at the music and celebrate with us. So thank you for participating. Okay, so where do we need to plug in? Laptop's not available in demo. That's not available in demo. The two that have got the buttons, that's in there. And we'll plug the USB stick in. And so toggling on lasers. What do they do? Not very much. Okay. So we've got some music playing in the background, and we'll just turn up each of these sliders and I'll display something different on the back screen. Oh, I really hope this music is copyright free, because there's no option in the menu to be able to adjust the audio in any way. But there we go. That is what you see as your prize for completing the mission. But anyway, long story short, that's the demo for Android Simulator. Be intriguing to see how this looks when it is released in full. But yeah, hope you've enjoyed yourself, and yeah, if you like it, check it out. Add it to your watch list on Steam, and show the developers some love and appreciation, and say that, yeah, let them know that you're interested. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks very much for your time. You take care.